Beloved souls, the sacred barrier has diminished, and a significant transformation is emerging in the celestial domains. Those who possess the vision to perceive and the ability to listen can feel it, the transformation, the sacred flow, the coming of heralds dispatched by the Creator. The four celestial beings have arrived. This is a profound revelation, not merely a symbolic vision or a poetic metaphor. They arrive with revelations that will transform your understanding of all that you believed. For ages, these truths have been shrouded in mystery, yet the moment of revelation is upon us. This communication is intended for a select few, not for the masses. It is not for those who remain ensnared by the deceptive allure of ease and satisfaction. It is for you, the chosen ones, the sacred few, designated before the dawn of time. If this strikes a profound chord within your being, if your essence awakens with an undeniable conviction that you are destined for a higher purpose, then this communication is intended for you. Comment 999 below as a testament to your acknowledgement of the sacred call upon your existence. Have you ever pondered the reasons behind the uniqueness of your journey? Why does your path seem more burdensome, solitary, yet brimming with an unmistakable sense of destiny? You have perceived truths hidden from the eyes of many, shouldered weights that only a select few could ever truly understand. You have encountered dismissal, persevered through unyielding challenges, and traversed a path that only the anointed can truly comprehend. This is a purposeful design. From the very inception of the world, you were chosen for a purpose that transcends the mundane. The moment of readiness has arrived. The four celestial beings deliver not soft comforts, but sacred commands that will elevate your soul to a wholly new realm. Their utterances will not merely validate your deepest intuitions, but will spark a profound metamorphosis that will forever change the course of your journey. Are you prepared to receive their message? For when that moment arrives, the world will transform in ways you cannot imagine. Before we embark on these profound revelations, I wish to express my heartfelt appreciation to all who have uplifted this mission through their generous support. Your unwavering devotion and selfless spirit transcend mere offerings. They are manifestations of celestial harmony. May the heavens bestow upon you blessings that surpass your wildest dreams. Now, ready yourself for the journey ahead. These four messages transcend mere knowledge. They beckon us to rise and respond, and once you embrace them, there is no turning back. Are you genuinely prepared? For the time of enlightenment has arrived. The divinely selected, the 144,000 have received their calling. The four celestial beings have come forth bearing four profound revelations. Behold, the first revelation. Reflect upon your existence. From the outset, the world has led you astray. The initial celestial being proclaims a revelation that confronts all your previous beliefs. You have been shaped to embrace a reality that was never intended for your true essence. From the moment of your arrival, the world has woven a tapestry of expectations around you. What to yearn for, what to seek, what to cherish. Have you ever paused to reflect on whether these truly belong to you? The fabric of existence has been intricately crafted with deceptions, ensnaring countless souls in a perpetual slumber. Illusions of grandeur, hollow ambitions, futile battles, all mere diversions crafted to obscure the truth of your true essence. But now, it is time to awaken your perception. Gaze beyond the clamor, the ceaseless diversions, the weights that have been thrust upon your spirit. When you peel back the layers, what endures? Who are you beneath the identities, the duties, and the demands that have been imposed upon you? You were destined to stand out. Your essence transcends the confines of this earthly realm. That unease, that sense of being out of place, arises from the truth that your essence has been destined for a higher purpose. In the words of Jesus found in John 15:19, "If you are of the world, it would embrace you as one of its own. You are not of this realm, for I have selected you from among its shadows." The profound yearning you have always experienced, that intrinsic awareness of a greater purpose, is the beckoning of your sacred path. Have you ever pondered why, despite adhering to the paths laid out by the world, a sense of disquiet lingers within? Your distinction is the reason for this. Reflect upon Moses, a figure nurtured in the opulence of Pharaoh's court, yet never fully belonging to that world. Despite his possession of riches, influence, and honor, an inner turmoil stirred within him. The universe had bestowed upon him all its treasures, yet a whisper within urged him toward a greater destiny. When the moment arrived, he found himself faced with a choice: persist in a falsehood wrapped in ease, or embrace the sacred calling to guide his people towards liberation. His path reflects the essence of your own. What illusion of self have you been embodying? What earthly comforts have been holding you back from embracing your sacred purpose? And in more recent times, consider Malcolm X, a figure of profound change and influence in history. Once ensnared in a realm of illusion and untruth, he was shaped by a force that aimed to confine his essence. Yet, upon his awakening, he pierced the veils of deception. He could no longer adhere to the expectations placed upon him. He was compelled to liberate himself. Revelation transformed all that was known, and now the eternal truth beckons you. Awaken from your slumber. Awaken to the bonds that have been woven around your thoughts and spirit. This realm shall never fully welcome you, for your essence was destined to transcend its confines. Release the deceptions, the diversions, the empty assurances. What endures when everything else is removed? Only the purest truth. And the reality is, you have been selected. The discomfort you experience, the feeling of being out of place, is not a deficiency. It is a sacred indication. Your essence was destined to transcend the limitations imposed by the constructs of this realm. The unquenchable desire that stirs within you is a testament to the fact that your essence was meant to soar beyond the confines set by humanity. You were destined to rise above a flawed existence, to seek truths that illuminate your path rather than fade away at your touch. Have you ever pondered the reason behind the elusive nature of true fulfillment in this world? Why does an emptiness persist, even when you attain what others deem as success? The world has led you to pursue achievements, yet in truth, those achievements, as defined by society, are merely a gilded prison. A journey focused solely on material gain, authority, and recognition may appear rewarding from the surface, yet beneath it often lies a spirit burdened by unease and discontent. Observe the multitude of renowned figures who, despite possessing all worldly treasures, find themselves engulfed in sorrow. Robin Williams, a luminous figure in the realm of comedy, illuminated the lives of countless souls, while within he wrestled with a profound and sorrowful emptiness. His tale serves as a profound reminder that external achievements do not necessarily lead to true tranquility within. And what of the quest for affirmation? The world encourages you to chase after acceptance, to gauge your value through the judgments of others. Yet such validation is merely a chain, binding you to the desires of those who fail to recognize the entirety of your being. In the words of Jesus, a caution was given in John 12:43, highlighting the tendency to cherish the approval of humanity over the divine acknowledgement. To seek validation from others is to place your fate in their hands, forever subject to their whims. Is that the existence you desire? To be governed by the perceptions of those who lack spiritual insight? Reflect upon the tale of Daniel, a steadfast individual who remained unyielding in the face of royal decrees and the menacing words of the mighty. When instructed to cease his prayers, he sought not the validation of mortals. He remained steadfast in his beliefs, undeterred, even when faced with the peril of the lion's den. And yet, it was not the approval of mortals that delivered him. It was the touch of the Almighty. His steadfast dedication to truth resonates deeply with your own sacred purpose. Why remain shackled by the demands of those who fail to recognize your sacred calling? Your existence is not meant for the pursuit of fleeting joys that ultimately deplete your spirit. The gatherings, the ephemeral joys, the ceaseless diversions, none of it genuinely satisfies the void within. This realm presents illusions of happiness, yet only the divine bestows genuine contentment. Ecclesiastes 1:14 proclaims, "I have witnessed all the deeds that unfold beneath the heavens. All of them hold no significance, merely a pursuit of the elusive breeze." Within your soul, the truth resonates with clarity. For how long will you permit the shadows of illusion to cloud your vision? Transcend the veil of deception. Liberate yourself from the bonds of earthly desires and the illusions of approval. You were destined to be free. You were destined for liberation. There exists a purpose behind your enduring sense of being unique, as if you are a solitary observer in a world that feels foreign. From a tender age, you felt an innate awareness that the fabric of this world was askew, that the mechanisms of existence did not align as they should. You endeavored to blend in, to adhere to the guidelines established by the world around you, yet within the depths of your being, a quiet defiance stirred. That resistance was not an act of defiance. It was a profound unveiling. You are awakening to the illusions that have shrouded the hearts of many for ages. Take a moment to reflect deeply on your existence. To what extent do the truths you hold dear stem from teachings rather than your own revelations? How many of your yearnings were sown within you by a realm that never truly cared for your well-being? Isaiah 5:20 cautions against the peril of those who mislabel evil as good and good as evil, who exchange darkness for light and light for darkness. You were destined to rise above a flawed construct founded on deception, yet the path to liberation lies in unveiling the truths hidden within the illusions. Behold the seers and the anointed of yore, Elijah, a solitary figure who confronted a realm of deception amidst the shadows cast by the deceitful reign of Ahab and Jezebel. One stood resolute, perceiving the truth that eluded many. He faced derision, pursuit, and solitude, yet he remained steadfast in his resolve, and due to his steadfast belief, the Almighty unveiled profound truths to him that remained hidden from the sight of others. Have you ever contemplated the reasons behind your solitary journeys? What allows you to perceive what others overlook? Perhaps it is because, like the great prophet, you were selected to see what lies beyond the curtain of reality. Yet, the gift of spiritual vision demands a sacrifice. To truly accept the truth, one must be prepared to release all illusions that continue to bind the spirit. What burdens do you hold on to? that no longer uplift your spirit? What beliefs, routines, or connections have held you in slumber when you were destined to rise? Reflect upon the tale of Jim Carrey, a luminary in the realm of cinema. At the pinnacle of his achievements, he confessed that everything, the recognition, the wealth, the honors, seemed devoid of true substance. He once expressed that he believes everyone should attain wealth and fame, fulfilling all their dreams, only to discover that it does not provide the ultimate solution. His words resonate with the profound truth that is being unveiled to you in this moment. What you once believed would bring you satisfaction has merely left you yearning for greater purpose. This is your time of divine judgment. The celestial realm eagerly anticipates your reply. Will you continue to be ensnared by the illusions of this realm, or will you open your heart to the profound truth that awaits your recognition? The initial message has been bestowed. Now, the moment has come for you to choose your path. Communication 2. Rise above the ordinary. Have you not perceived it yet? The universe does not embrace you, for such was never its design. For years you have pondered the reasons behind the mockery, the misunderstandings, and the distance others create between you and them. Yet this denial is not without purpose. It is not a burden. This is a declaration of truth. They possess an innate ability to perceive your essence, even if they struggle to articulate it. They perceive within you a quality that disturbs their peace, an essence that defies their established norms. Thus, they rise in opposition, not due to any fault of yours, but rather because you stand apart from their fold. In the sacred words of John 15:18-19, a profound truth is revealed. If the world holds animosity towards you, remember that it first directed its scorn towards me. If you are part of this realm, it would embrace you as one of its own. You are set apart from the world, for I have selected you from among its midst. That is the reason the world turns against you. Have you ever pondered the reason behind the unease that some individuals feel in your presence, even in silence? Why do some individuals choose to oppose you without any apparent cause? Your uniqueness resonates with them, and they are aware of it. The shadows that govern this realm acknowledge the brilliance within you and tremble at the thought of what you might achieve if you embrace your true purpose. Reflect upon Joseph, the visionary. His own brothers held disdain for him, not due to any wrongdoing on his part, but because they perceived the celestial blessing that surrounded him. His mere presence posed a danger to them, leading to their treachery. They cast him into bondage, believing they had obliterated his essence. Yet, what was intended for harm was transformed into something beneficial by the divine hand. Genesis 50:20. What if your dismissal is truly a divine guidance towards a higher purpose? What if each act of treachery, every sorrow, every miscommunication was a divine method of distinguishing you for a higher purpose? Even in contemporary eras, consider Nikola Tesla, a visionary creator who transcended the limitations of his age. The world opposed him, ridiculed him, and sought to diminish his legacy. What is the reason behind this? For he perceived the truths hidden from the eyes of many. He possessed a profound understanding of matters that endangered the mighty, and for this he was discarded. Yet the annals of time hold his name in reverence. His tale mirrors your own journey. Though the world may not honor you in this moment, you have been chosen for a purpose beyond the ordinary. The shadows have been aware since the very instant of your arrival into this world. That is the reason for the onslaughts, for the unyielding trials that persist. Yet, Do not confuse resistance with defeat. It is evidence that you possess a gift beyond the understanding of this realm. The inquiry stands before you. Will you allow their dismissal to shape your essence, or will you ascend and embrace the profound reality of your being? Beloved emissary, heed my words with great attention. The dismissal you have encountered was not a mere coincidence. Each instance of solitude, each period of desolation, every moment you sensed your difference was woven into a sacred journey. You were destined to stand out. You were destined to transcend the understanding of those who fail to recognize the essence you embody. From the very start, you have traversed a unique journey, one that sets you apart from the multitude. Have you ever pondered the reasons behind it? The reality is, the world fails to see you, for your essence does not submit to its deceptive rulers. The structures of this realm are constructed upon deceptions, dominance, rank, and manipulation, crafted to bind the consciousness of the unsuspecting. Yet you were destined to pierce the veil of illusion. Your essence was not crafted to fit within boundaries, but to soar beyond them. This is the reason you have always sensed your uniqueness. It is the reason that despite your efforts to conform, a part of you remained unyielding. In John 17:14, a profound message is conveyed. I have imparted your word to them, and the world has shown animosity towards them, for they do not belong to this world any more than I do. In a manner reminiscent of the one who came to offer salvation, you too have faced the sting of rejection from those you sought to uplift. Your existence is not a reflection of unworthiness, but rather a beacon of a profound truth that remains elusive to the world around you. Have you observed how certain souls are irresistibly attracted to your essence, while others seem to oppose you without cause? Your actions do not determine this outcome. Your essence holds a mystery that transcends understanding. Consider David, the humble shepherd lad who was ignored, underestimated, and left in the shadows, even by those closest to him. When the chosen one sought to unveil Israel's next sovereign, David was deemed unworthy to even grace the gathering, yet he was the one selected by the Almighty. While the world pursued the approval of mortals, David was being molded in the shadows, refined in isolation, and forged through adversity. And when the moment arrived, he stood prepared. Might it be that what you perceive as rejection is, in truth, a sacred preparation for something greater? Even in the present age, reflect upon Albert Einstein, a luminary among the greatest intellects of our time. In his youth, he was perceived as sluggish, unique, and even lacking in ability. In the face of skepticism from educators and disregard from the world, he stood resolute. What they perceived as frailty was, in truth, a consciousness that transcended their comprehension. His dismissal was a testament to his disconnection from their realm. And so too are you. Embrace the solitude with grace. Embrace the lesson in the rejection. This indicates that you are chosen for a higher purpose. The misguided rulers of this realm hold no dominion over you, and thus they are blind to your true essence. Yet the celestial realm does, and when the moment arrives, those who once turned away will understand the profound purpose behind your selection. Will you accept your true purpose, or will you continue to struggle in a realm that was never designed for your spirit? The adversary has sought to shatter your spirit. He has sown seeds of doubt within your thoughts, leading you to question your own worth, making you ponder if you are the source of the turmoil. He has sought to persuade you that you lack worth, that you are devoid of love, that there is something amiss within you. But listen to the revelation now. You are not the source of the issue. You embody the challenge. They tremble in your presence. They tremble at your brilliance, for it reveals the shadows they wish to conceal. They tremble before your insight, for it remains untouchable by deceit. They tremble at your entrance, as you transform the very essence of the space with your mere presence, without the need for spoken language. Have you ever observed how individuals seem to feel a sense of discomfort in your company, even prior to your utterance? Your essence holds a truth that eludes their comprehension, yet they sense its presence deeply within. The adversary is aware of your profound capacity to perceive the truth beneath the facade, to unveil falsehoods, and to reveal concealed motives. And that is the reason they have chosen to oppose you. The one who embodies divine purpose encountered similar resistance. In John 8:45, it is stated, "Because I tell you the truth, you do not believe me." The world struggled to embrace him, for he unveiled the truths they sought to conceal. And now, the same struggle has come to your doorstep. Have you ever pondered the reasons behind the sudden chill from those who once stood by your side? Why did those you held in trust seek to stifle your voice? It was never a matter of the individual, but rather the essence that one embodies. The radiance within you challenged the shadows that dwelled in them, and instead of embracing transformation, they aimed to cast you aside. But heed this, beloved soul. Your solitude was not a burden, it was a sacred preparation. Each period of solitude, every instance of feeling forsaken, every second of dismissal, served as a purifying flame. The challenges you face are not intended to bring about your downfall. They were destined to remove every illusion of attachment, every reliance on human validation, guiding you to pursue solely the favor of the Almighty. Just as Joseph faced betrayal from his own kin and endured imprisonment before embracing his true purpose, know that your trials are not without meaning. What was intended for harm, the divine has transformed into a source of blessing for you. Genesis 50:20. In contemporary times, reflect on Oprah Winfrey, a woman who faced rejection, abuse, and adversity from an early age. She received words of doubt, whispers that she would never find her place, that she would remain unseen and unheard. Yet she stood resolute, unyielding to the whispers of the world around her. Instead, she embraced the flames of challenge, letting them mold her into the being she was destined to be. And now, she stands as a beacon of resilience, embodying the power of unwavering voice and spirit. This is your moment of enlightenment. You have always been accompanied. Celestial forces were watching over you. You have always held value beyond measure. Your value was undeniably profound for those unable to recognize it, and you have always been accompanied. The presence of the Almighty has always been by your side. The moment for seeking forgiveness has passed. Embrace your true self without dimming your light for the comfort of others. Embrace the power of your voice, unafraid to speak the truth, even in the face of discomfort for those unprepared to hear it. The world has sought to convince you that embracing your uniqueness is a weight to bear, that distinguishing yourself is a source of shame. But the moment for concealing your brilliance has passed. Rise above the ordinary. Allow their voices to rise. Allow them to misinterpret. Allow them to gaze. Do you truly believe that the views of others shape your destiny? Do you think that their validation defines your value? Your purpose is not to seek approval. The exalted beings, those selected by the Almighty, have always faced rejection from the worldly realm. Jesus faced disfavor among many. The Pharisees despised him, Spiritual authorities conspired against him, and even those closest to him turned away. But did he forsake his essence? Did he alter his purpose so that humanity would welcome him? Negative. He challenged the established order, unveiled the deceit, and accomplished his mission, undeterred by resistance. And now, the moment has arrived for you to step forward. You have arrived to bring forth change, to rattle the very core of deception, to confront the shadows that have been permitted to flourish without restraint. Have you ever observed how those who dwell in falsehood find ease among the compliant, yet feel a disquiet when faced with those who embody authenticity? Your presence is a bold stand against the falsehoods that permeate this realm. Consider the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., a figure who boldly spoke out against the wrongs of his time. He was not embraced by the establishment. He was overlooked by the authorities. He faced scorn, mockery, and was ultimately met with a tragic end, not due to his error, but because he uttered a truth that unsettled the established order. He possessed the power to remain in quietude. He had the power to obscure his brilliance, yet he welcomed the sacred duty bestowed upon him. Shall you burn? The second revelation has been bestowed upon us. You have been chosen for a purpose beyond the ordinary. The moment for concealment has passed. You have witnessed the ultimate reality. Now, you are called to accept it with open arms. Communication 3. Submit with unwavering promptness. The moment for action has arrived. Hesitation is no longer an option. The moment of doubt has come to an end. The celestial herald's call resonates powerfully, trembling the ground beneath your feet. It is time to move forward. Cease the doubts that linger. Cease the endless inquiries, the relentless pursuit for yet another indication. The sacred knowledge has been unveiled before you. Your purpose has been entrusted to you. You are already aware of your destined path. Now, fulfill your purpose. How many additional affirmations are required for your understanding? How many more times shall the sacred summons reach your ears before you take that fateful step into the light? Moses approached the radiant flame, filled with uncertainty, seeking clarity and divine affirmation. Yet, the Almighty had already selected him. Exodus 3:11. What am I that I should approach the ruler? He inquired. Yet, the essence transcended the identity of Moses. It was a revelation of the essence of the divine. And this holds true for you as well. Cease the anticipation of readiness. Cease the anticipation of approval. The divine summons has already been delivered. It is time for you to provide your response. Have you ever observed how certain individuals squander years, even decades, in anticipation of an ideal moment that remains elusive? Steve Jobs, a remarkable figure of our era, once proclaimed, "Your time is limited, so don't squander it by living a life that isn't your own." If he had lingered for the ideal moments, the perfect conditions, the ultimate chance, he would have never transformed the world. Yet he took action, and now the decision rests in your hands. Shall you heed the call to act? Will you continue to linger as the moments fade into the ether? The voice of the third angel resonates with a powerful intensity. It is of utmost importance. The celestial realm beckons you to take your next step. This realm yearns not for another wavering spirit, another destined being ensnared by trepidation and doubt. It calls for champions. It calls for those who will ascend, proclaim, innovate, and take action. Those who cease their quest for omens and begin to embody the message. A summons has been issued to you. You have been chosen for a sacred purpose. All that you require has been bestowed upon you. Will you heed the call? Beloved seeker, you have sensed the call. You have sensed the murmurs within your soul. Observe the omens that lie ahead, and yet you linger in uncertainty. One ponders, am I genuinely prepared? You ponder, am I equipped for this journey? But listen closely now. Procrastination stands as the most formidable adversary in your path. Each moment of uncertainty opens a portal for skepticism. As time passes, the foundation of your self-assurance begins to crumble. The adversary seeks to ensnare you in doubt, immobilized by excessive contemplation, anticipating a moment of perfect understanding that will remain elusive. Yet consider this: the understanding you desire may only reveal itself through your journey forward. As time stretches on, the shadows of fear grow ever stronger, seeking to envelop your spirit. What if Moses had allowed trepidation to hinder him at the sacred flame? What if Esther had chosen silence, paralyzed by fear, to confront the sovereign? What if David had gazed upon Goliath and pondered, perhaps I should bide my time for a mightier champion? They did not tarry. They advanced with purpose, and as a result of their actions, the divine took action. Yet uncertainty nurtures more than just trepidation. It shuts pathways that were destined for you. Have you ever reflected on a moment that slipped through your fingers, coming to the profound understanding that it was destined for you? Ecclesiastes 11:4 cautions, "Those who observe the wind will not sow. Those who gaze upon the heavens shall not gather the fruits of their labor." Should you persist in anticipating the ideal circumstances, you shall remain stagnant. And if you remain stagnant, how will you ever embrace the blessings that are destined for you? Reflect upon Kobe Bryant, a figure of unparalleled greatness in the realm of basketball. He ascended to greatness through unwavering resolve. He ascended to greatness through relentless perseverance, embracing each attempt, regardless of the setbacks he faced. He once proclaimed, "Every obstacle, every challenge, every moment of pressure is a chance for me to ascend." What if you perceived your doubts and fears not as obstacles, but as signs guiding you toward a higher purpose? The reality is, you are already equipped for what lies ahead. The divine does not summon those who are prepared. He beckons those who are ready. There is no need for further confirmation. Time is not what you seek. The time has arrived. The sole inquiry remains. Will you embrace the path laid before you, or will you allow doubt to rob you of what was destined to be yours? The moment for action is upon you. Hesitation is not an option now. The celestial realm is in motion. The sacred design is in motion, and if you do not align yourself with it, you risk being left in the shadows. Your purpose is not defined by ease or comfort. The call is one of great importance. This moment calls for unwavering conviction, for resolute action, for embracing the path ahead without delay. The portals that are revealing themselves shall not stay ajar for eternity. The paths laid out before may not promise a second chance. Should you hesitate to take a step now, how many gifts of grace will elude your grasp? Indeed, the path that lies before us is shrouded in mystery. Indeed, venturing into the uncharted can evoke a profound sense of fear. Yet, when has belief ever been rooted in assurance? Abraham received a divine summons to forsake all he knew and embark on a journey to a promised land, unseen and unknown. In the beginning, a call was made to embark on a journey of faith and purpose. Did he possess a guide to the sacred paths? Did he possess the evidence of what lay before him? Negative. All he possessed was the sacred whisper of the Almighty and the unwavering belief to pursue the divine path. Through his unwavering obedience, his existence became the cornerstone of a sacred promise that endures to this very day. What if he had paused in anticipation? What if he had postponed his arrival? What if he had allowed trepidation to bind him to the realm of the known? Your devotion will reveal wonders. Have you contemplated that the transformation you seek is poised to unfold with your initial act of belief? The people of Israel did not witness the waters of the Red Sea divide until they took a step forward in faith. The stronghold of Jericho remained unyielding until they advanced in faithful adherence. Wonders arise from deeds. James 2.17 serves as a profound reminder that faith, when unaccompanied by action, is lifeless. The adversary seeks to bind you, instilling fear of action and the possibility of failure. But what if the greatest misstep is to remain inactive entirely? Consider Elon Musk, a visionary pioneer who embodies audacity in the realm of entrepreneurship. He embraced the challenge, investing his own resources into Tesla and SpaceX, despite the doubts of those around him. There were instances when it appeared utterly unattainable, when every sage foretold his demise, yet he continued on his path. He held steadfast to the vision, and now the realm gazes in wonder. His tale stands as a testament that remarkable achievements are not bestowed upon the indecisive. They befall those who embrace action, even amidst the uncertainty of what lies ahead. The moment has arrived. Your time of waiting has come to an end. The celestial realm is in motion. Shall you journey forth with it? Will you permit your trepidation to hold you captive, or shall you embrace the journey that transforms all that is? The decision lies within your hands. Yet hold this truth close. Adherence in the present shall unveil pathways that doubt may seal for eternity. Communication 4. Proclaim the truth. The resonance of your voice will tremble the very core of the world. When the fourth celestial being utters his message, it resonates with an intensity that is impossible to suppress. It is a flame that cleanses, that devours deception, and that sparks the spirits of those who are prepared to rise. You have been selected, not for quietude, but for proclamation. Your vision was bestowed upon you, not to be concealed, but to light the way for those who roam in shadows. Wisdom has been bestowed upon you, not to be hoarded, but to be shared abundantly like a refreshing stream for those yearning for enlightenment. You have been given a sacred responsibility to share profound wisdom with the world, standing firm in your conviction, free from uncertainty or trepidation. Now, beloved soul, lift your voice and allow the celestial truths to pour forth from within you. Can you sense it? The burden of the messages bestowed upon your spirit. Your voice was destined to be heard. There exists a purpose behind your ability to perceive what remains hidden from the eyes of many. Why your ears are attuned to the subtle murmurs that others overlook. What if the profound experiences you've encountered were bestowed upon you because a higher power recognized your commitment to speak out? The messages you bear transcend your individuality. They are ethereal, hallowed, destined to liberate the bound. Yet, from the very start, the adversary has sought to silence your message. He has sought to stifle your voice, to instill doubt in your power, to sow seeds of fear within your heart, causing you to falter before expressing your truth. How often has he led you to think that your voice holds no significance, that your truth will be met with silence? And yet, within the depths of your being, the truth resonates. Your voice was destined to to resonate even before your first breath graced the world. This bears a striking resemblance to the experiences of the revered prophet Jeremiah. When the Almighty summoned him, Jeremiah faltered, proclaiming, "Ah, sovereign Lord, I am not skilled in the art of speech. I am still in my youth." Jeremiah 1:6. Yet the Almighty addressed his trepidation, proclaiming, "Before I shaped you in the womb, I recognized you. Before your existence, I designated you for a special purpose. I have chosen you as a herald for the peoples." Jeremiah 1:5. Just as it was with Jeremiah, you were chosen and set apart even before your arrival into this world. Your purpose in this life is a profound journey, not a mere accident of fate. It was inscribed within your essence long before the dawn of existence. What is holding you back at this moment? Why let trepidation seize your spirit when the cosmos has already ordained your destiny? Reflect on Martin Luther King Jr., a figure who, in the midst of great adversity, found it impossible to stay silent against the tides of injustice. There were innumerable instances when he faced threats, mockery, and was urged to silence his voice, yet he chose to press forward, proclaiming, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about matters of significance." He understood that his voice served a higher purpose, destined to bring freedom to countless souls. Do you perceive the connection? Your words resonate with profound significance in the ethereal domain. Your words are not for the purpose of seeking approval. Your words are not meant for the approval of others. Your voice emerges in response to a higher calling. Your voice resonates, for it carries the weight of those who are bound. What is the profound truth that ignites your spirit? It is the same proclamation that echoed from the wilderness, urging all to turn away from their ways, for the realm of the divine is at hand. Matthew 3:2. Your voice resonates with purpose. It is a clarion call, a resonance that cuts through falsehood, rousing those who have been entranced by the diversions of the world. Will you allow the inner flame of your spirit to extinguish? Will you ascend and allow your voice to become the sacred instrument it was destined to be? The moment is upon you, selected soul. The blaze within your expressions was destined to remain unrestrained. You were not summoned to murmur, but to proclaim with clarity. Speak forth and allow the universe to receive the message that has been bestowed upon you. You were destined to proclaim boldly. When the divine flame ignites your spirit, your voice was designed to resonate, to tremble the core of shadows, to cut through falsehoods and rouse the spirits of those ensnared in a deep spiritual sleep. Do not retreat when you were destined to ascend. Do not retreat into obscurity when you have been chosen to shine brightly. Each utterance you express with conviction holds the profound essence of the celestial realm. You are accompanied on this sacred journey. The essence of the Almighty, His dominion, and His might are your unwavering support. Speak with unwavering courage. Allow the flame within you to eradicate all doubt and proclaim the truth with the assurance of one who understands that the cosmos has already ordained triumph. This is the fourth revelation, a message imbued with profound significance and celestial urgency. It is destined to be revealed, and it should be expressed with boldness. You have been given a sacred duty, and now it is your time to share the profound wisdom. Reflect upon those who came before you, the bearers of sacred messages, the one who faltered in speech, yet boldly faced the ruler of Egypt, Elijah, standing resolute against the deceitful prophets of Baal in solitude, Ezekiel, who called forth the lifeless until they awakened in strength. None of them was selected for their articulate speech, their might, or their credentials. They were selected for their unwavering adherence. Shall you? But how shall you wield these words? Will you cast aside their words as merely another communication, something to ponder at a more opportune moment? Or will you permit them to take hold, to awaken something profound within you that transforms your very essence? Will you transcend the patterns of anticipation, uncertainty, and excessive contemplation? Or will you at last embrace the purpose that the celestial realm has been guiding you to fulfill? Gideon once concealed himself in trepidation, believing he was the least among his kin, unfit to be chosen for a divine purpose. And behold, a celestial being descended upon him, proclaiming, "The divine is with you, valiant champion." And the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Even in moments of uncertainty, the celestial realm had already declared his triumph. The same holds for you as well. One might believe they are unprepared, that their voice lacks strength, or that their history renders them unworthy. Yet the celestial realm perceives in another light. The celestial realm recognizes the champion within you, the one shaped by challenges, the one purified by flames, the one destined for this very moment. Behold, the realm that surrounds you. Shadows deepen with audacity. Falsehoods are being proclaimed as reality, and yet the anointed are awakening, embracing the entirety of their divine mission. You were destined to step into the light and embrace your purpose. You are not simply an observer in this sacred struggle. You are a champion, a vessel of the divine purpose. Throughout the annals of time, those who have altered the trajectory of fate did not linger in anticipation of complete readiness. Nelson Mandela emerged from the shadows of confinement, not merely as a survivor, but as a beacon of hope and a voice for the liberation of his people. He once proclaimed, "I discovered that true bravery is not the lack of fear, but the victory over it." He understood that trepidation must not govern his choices. And now, the inquiry is directed towards you. Will trepidation shroud your voice? Or will you embrace the courage that the celestial realm has already bestowed upon you? A summons has been issued to you. The sacred messages have been bestowed. The inquiry has shifted from your preparedness to your willingness to heed the call. Will you heed the summons? Will you allow doubt to strip away the destiny that is poised and ready for your embrace? The moment has arrived. Arise, convey your message, proclaim what the realm stands in anticipation. To postpone is to reject. In every instant of uncertainty, the adversary takes advantage, sowing seeds of doubt, fear, and countless reasons to persuade you that you are unprepared. Each moment you whisper to yourself, "I simply require additional time," you are unwittingly relinquishing the sacred space that was destined to be yours. How many triumphs have been lost due to the hesitation of those destined for greatness at the brink of their transformation? How many conflicts have been surrendered, not due to the might of the adversary, but as a result of hesitated compliance? Comprehend this truth. Those who have received a divine calling often find themselves unprepared, not the one who trembled at the sound of his own words, not David, who was merely a humble shepherd when he received the sacred anointing's king, not Esther, who pondered whether she possessed the valor to approach the sovereign. And yet, the selection was not made based on their assurance or readiness. He selected them for their readiness to embrace the call. Can you perceive the divine design? Your preparedness is not defined by your sense of readiness, but by your openness to embrace the guidance of the one who has summoned you. This moment transcends the notion of your worthiness. It transcended those concerns. The celestial beings do not stand before you to assess your worthiness. The celestial realm does not require you to showcase a compilation of accomplishments to validate your worthiness for this sacred purpose. The divine has already rendered judgment. You have been selected not for your perfection, nor for your complete understanding, but for the openness of your heart. The final inquiry remains. Will you take a step into the light? Behold the tale of Peter. He was spontaneous, imperfect, and frequently misinterpreted the profound messages of the sacred. Yet, when the sacred voice beckoned him to leave the vessel and tread upon the waters, Peter did not hesitate to consider the dangers. He emerged into the world. Matthew 14:28-29. Indeed, he stumbled, yet he traversed the waters with grace. The others remained in the vessel, at ease yet gripped by fear, and yet Peter's readiness set him apart as the foundation upon which a sacred community would be established by Jesus. Matthew 16:18. If Peter had lingered in the realm of preparation, he would have remained stagnant, never embarking on that transformative journey. What is your perspective? Are you seeking a profound sense of assurance before you take your next step? What if that sensation remains elusive forever? Throughout the annals of time, it is evident that individuals who embraced their destiny did not linger in anticipation of readiness. Reflect on the life of Mother Teresa, a modest soul who experienced a profound urge to aid those in the greatest need. She acted without hesitation, unburdened by the need for ample resources, perfect connections, or an elaborate plan. She boldly ventured forth, embracing the assurance that the divine would deliver, and indeed, he did. Her devotion, not her credentials, transformed the world. Divine grace does not require your flawlessness. The divine does not demand that you possess all the answers. He seeks your devotion, your faith, your readiness to embark on that initial journey. The time has arrived. The celestial beings have descended. The summons has been proclaimed. The final act awaits your reply. Will you embrace the path that has been destined for you? Will you allow doubt to take away what was destined for you? The sacred words have been uttered, and now the moment for decisive movement is upon us. The celestial realm has summoned you, blessed you, and equipped you for this extraordinary occasion. The adversary has sought to stifle your voice, yet you were destined to speak boldly. Your voice resonates with celestial strength. You possess the power of language that shatters bonds, insight that cuts through falsehoods, and a purpose that is undeniable. To embark on this sacred journey, you must relinquish all fears, hesitations, and doubts, placing them in the care of the Supreme Being. Engage in prayer, not merely with words, but with your entire essence, invoking the celestial realm to kindle the flame within your spirit. Now let us unite in prayer as one harmonious family. O divine Creator, I approach you today with a spirit that is open and yielded. You have summoned me, you have selected me, and you have instilled your essence within me. Before my existence began, you blessed my voice to proclaim, my spirit to perceive, and my mind to comprehend. For an extended period, I have permitted trepidation to restrain my spirit. I have pondered deeply, even when the truth was already bestowed upon me. I have lingered in uncertainty, while the path was already set before me. But today, I embrace your call, O Divine One. I proclaim that my voice shall no longer remain unheard. The adversary has sought to silence my voice, to instill uncertainty in my mission. Yet his plans shall not triumph, for you have bestowed upon me a spirit not of fear, but of strength, compassion, and clarity of thought. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I embrace this truth within the depths of my being. May every falsehood that has held me captive be shattered now in the name of Jesus. O Divine One, ignite a flame within my soul. Allow your voice to surge within me, powerful and unwavering, like an endless torrent. Grant me strength, O Lord, strength like that of Moses standing before Pharaoh, strength like Elijah upon Mount Carmel, strength like John the Baptist, who heralded the coming of Christ. As I utter words, may they not originate from my being, but rather resonate with your essence, flowing through me. As I speak, may the essence of truth flow forth, shattering bonds and liberating those who are bound. O Divine Creator, the first seek forgiveness for every instance I have permitted the validation of others to guide my choices. I am not here to seek the approval of the masses. I am present to carry out your desires. The world may not grasp my true essence. They might turn away from me. They might even rise in opposition to me, but I shall not yield to their deceitful rulers. My devotion is solely to you. O Divine Source, fortify my essence. I understand that the journey before us will be challenging. I understand that following the path of righteousness will bring challenges, resistance, and times of uncertainty. Yet, just as you journeyed alongside Joshua, just as you stood firm with David, I am certain you will stand by my side. Your sacred text proclaims in Isaiah 41:10, "Fear not, for I am by your side. Fear not, for I am your guiding light. I shall fortify you and offer my assistance. I shall support you with my just and powerful hand. I hold steadfast to this sacred assurance. I shall not tread the path of fear. I shall tread the path of belief. O Divine Source, I seek your sacred wisdom. Guide me to look deeper, to unveil falsehoods as they emerge, to discern the plots of adversaries before they can establish themselves. Allow me to be a conduit of authenticity in a realm suffocated by deception. May my voice pierce the shadows with clarity, illuminating the path for those who wander in uncertainty. And I beseech thee for strength to persevere. There will be instances of fatigue, times when I sense solitude, and periods when I ponder all that surrounds me. But remind me, O Divine Presence, that I am never truly alone. Let it be known that even the most revered was met with rejection, misunderstanding, and persecution, yet remained steadfast in purpose. If the world despised him, they will also scorn those who walk in his footsteps. John 15:18. Yet I embrace the path ahead, regardless. Today, I embrace my sacred purpose with unwavering resolve. The time has come to act without hesitation. The time for signs has come to an end. Certainty has replaced all hesitation within me. I accept the sacred responsibility you have entrusted to me. I wholeheartedly accept the sacred task bestowed upon me. I shall part my lips, and my voice shall be heard. Allow your strength to lead the way ahead of me. May your grace envelop me. Allow your essence to speak through my being. For yours is the realm, the strength, and the magnificence for all eternity. In the powerful name of the Savior, I offer my prayer. So be it. As we explore the deep meaning of the selected individuals and the impactful call of the 144,000, we are reminded that the coming of the four celestial beings with their sacred messages signifies a crucial turning point in history. These celestial beings arrive bearing more than mere words. They bring forth a summons to action, an invitation for transformation, and a beckoning to embrace the destiny that has been divinely ordained for you. This is the moment to acknowledge that you are woven into a grand tapestry, a timeless existence, a celestial design beyond your own. The journey you embark upon is filled with profound significance, and with every stride you take in belief, you are harmonizing with the divine intention. The 144,000 represent more than merely a collective of individuals. They embody the essence of the selected few, destined to fulfill the sacred purpose laid out in the world. This sacred calling may present obstacles, yet within each trial lies the chance to deepen your faith and to embrace the divine purpose that has been entrusted to you. With the arrival of celestial beings bearing profound messages, you are summoned to heed their call, to take action, and to shine brightly as a guiding light in a world yearning for illumination. You possess all that is necessary to embrace your purpose, and the power you seek resides within you, bestowed by divine grace and direction. In this sacred moment of enlightenment, as celestial beings communicate and the grand design reveals itself, it is essential for you to harmonize with the divine purpose. Do not allow the clamor of existence to overshadow the sacred whispers reaching out to you. Embrace the moments of stillness, allowing yourself to ponder deeply and advance with conviction, understanding that as a selected soul, you contribute to a magnificent purpose beyond yourself. Your existence is woven into the tapestry of destiny, and your contribution to this sacred narrative holds great importance. If this message resonates deeply within you, if you find yourself inspired and uplifted by the profound truth of a higher calling in your life, we invite you to contemplate supporting this ministry through Super Thanks. Your contribution, regardless of its magnitude, serves as a vital step in disseminating these profound truths and ensuring that those in need receive the inspiration they seek. We are deeply thankful for your kindness, and we honor your dedication to the mission that the divine is manifesting through this platform. However, be assured that your presence here is a cherished gift, regardless of your decision to contribute or not. By engaging with this content through liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting, you are taking part in the sacred mission unfolding in this world. Your participation is the essence that fortifies this community and amplifies its influence. United, we can touch more hearts, illuminate more paths, and foster greater change in the lives of those selected by the Creator. We beckon you to impart your reflections, your narratives, and your wisdom in the comments below. Share with us how this message has touched your spirit and how you are answering the sacred invitation in your journey. Your voice holds great significance, and it has the power to uplift those who walk this path alongside you. Remember to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing, ensuring that you remain open to transformative messages that may come your way. In the highest regard, we wish to convey our profound appreciation to all of you. Your presence in this remarkable community is deeply cherished, and we are profoundly grateful for your unwavering support. Regardless of your decision to donate, may the heavens shower you with blessings, illuminate your path with celestial wisdom, and fortify your spirit to fulfill your destined journey. As you traverse your path, remember that you are accompanied by a greater presence. The celestial beings stand by your side, enveloping you in the embrace of divine love. Thank you for your presence among us, and may you forever journey in the brilliance of His love and grace.